Hi, I'm K-Lo from the YouTube channel K-Lo, and I've had many Minecraft worlds over the years. Some of them lasted a few weeks, while series like my hardcore series, which you should totally watch by the way, is bordering on 2 years old. Needless to say, Minecraft worlds vary a lot, and because of that, their ends vary too. But before we get into specific cases, let's define what it means for a Minecraft world to end. For example, let's say that you're in a creative world building a giant project that you get bored of about halfway through. Because that world is still on your computer/console and also unfinished, is it really fair to call that world ended? That's a topic that can be debated in the comments, but what I want to bring to attention is that end is not a definite word. It's flexible and contorts by situation. That being said, how far can we push the bar of ended? Well, that's probably why you clicked the video. Y'all know me, let's get into it. Stage 1, Ender Dragon Beater. I'm guessing y'all who are watching this video right now probably have beaten Minecraft before. You probably know once you get to the end and beat Minecraft, the credits roll and bam, you have no direct objective left in the game other than things of your own merit. Like if Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild lets you play after beating Ganon. Which, to be fair, if it was an option, I think a lot of people would do. This is the bare minimum for saying that your world has ended. But, for the rest of us, we move on to Stage 2, You Get Bored. For some people, this is a few hours after beating the Ender Dragon. But for others, it could last years, a decade even. The fact is that anyone would eventually fall to boredom in a standard Minecraft world. And this is where a world ends for most people. But just like an unfinished show or a drawing that you forgot about, I would argue that it's impossible to know if that object has ended. There's a word that most TV shows use when they don't finish their series. They don't call it ended because, like everything, that's impossible to know. But they do say things like infinite hiatus or unfinished. So is it really fair to say that your Minecraft world ends when it's really just put on an infinite hiatus? Which brings us to Stage 3, I Forgot. 4 years ago, for my 13th birthday, I got this battery pack for my phone. Just your standard 18650 wrapped inside a metal case. When I got this, it could charge my phone almost all the way, but now I can barely get to 30%. Every time this battery is used, little chemical reactions occur in the cathode of the battery, causing whole sections to stop storing electrons. The universe hates this energy being stored in one place, and it will eventually find its way out of the battery. I bring this up because everything is energy that wants to disperse. So just like this battery can stop working, so can our hard drives, even our brains. Your Minecraft world, slowly, bit by bit, memories of it, neuron by neuron, starts to fall apart over time. Any nick on a hard drive, any beta amyloid clump on your brain, given enough time, will result in your world being inaccessible in its original forms. And if the original world, those original bits and memories are inaccessible, you could say your original world has ended. But if we allow copies of this code at least, or the stories told about it, while never entirely the same, we can go much, much further. Let's say you save your Minecraft world to every computer you can. You have millions of copies of your world that will be around for millions and millions and millions of years after your death. But unfortunately, nothing can escape the end of the universe. The energy will disperse, so will all information, becoming virtually inaccessible for anyone to read. Your world was just a structure of energy that has now become something else. Some of it being inaccessible because it's moving away faster than the speed of light. But in that moment, before it's all lost, your world would have outlived the last of the stars, and even some black holes too. Until the very protons decay of every atom, your world could continue to exist. somewhere on some drive engraved in readable information for 1.7 times 10 to the 106 years. Look, I would deem a world ended when it is completely unplayable and inaccessible to anyone. And the only way that happens is when protons decay 1.7 times 10 to the 106 years in the future. Because other than that, anybody could technically compile the information and play it. And you can't prove that nobody would do that. You just can't. You can't predict the future. That being said, leave some comments down below if you disagree, and subscribe, because I make these short video essays about Minecraft a lot. So you'll probably like my other content too. And with that, and your surviving Minecraft world, see ya.